Slight malfunction on the old Keirin cam there.
Yeah, he zoomed it.
Yeah, we got it zooming right in.
Number 6.
I'm impressed they can zoom it from that.
France, number 4.
Okay, main heat, the Keirin final, the women's Keirin final, 2010. Katie McCulloch from Australia. Olga Panarina from Belarus. Clara Sanchez from France. Victoria Pendleton from Great Britain. Miriam Velt from Germany. And Simona Krupskaita from Lithuania. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's interesting to see some real leg speed merchants in here. Olga Panarina's got into this. Carly McCulloch, this is fantastic for Carly McCulloch to get this far. Went against more experienced opposition, Anna Mears, for example. Miriam Velter. Good to see her in this final. She doesn't usually make it to the final. She gets knocked out. You usually see her in the runoff. Krupskaita also in here. She's a canny old thing. She's here all the time. Clara Sanchez has been going very well, good top speed. But Victoria Pendleton, the cream of the sprinting crop so far here in Ballerup.
That's going to be interesting to see if Vicky uses the height she's got on the track at the moment to try and run for the back of the motorbike, or whether she's going to play it simple and possibly go to the back. But I have to say my money's on Victoria at the moment. Clara Sanchez is definitely going to be in contention. That's the second place from last year. The rest of the field's actually relatively... well, I don't know what to say, actually. They haven't been that impressive this year.
Yeah, just consistent in general.
I mean, Carly McCulloch's got a 5th. She had a 5th in Melbourne. Olga Panarina, she got a 6th in Manchester. Victoria Pendleton got a 5th in Manchester. Miriam Velt got a 2nd in Beijing.
We'll have to stop. Just to stop you there with Miriam Velt. She is my outside.
Oh,
Miriam Velter. I would wonder whether the dark horse, yes, the dark horse,
the dark one.
I wonder if what she would do here. She looked very impressive in terms of speed and positioning in some of the earlier rounds. Victoria Pendleton must be the favourite considering the way she is sprinting at the moment.
But it's a Keirin event, and basically what we're telling you, anyone can win it.
That's absolutely true. Yeah, anyone can win it. It's
all to cover ourselves.
Tactics, speed, positioning, other people to contend with here. And remember, there's no runoff with this one. This is it. The final of the Women's Keirin here in Ballerup. 2010 World Track Championships, and that lady there, Victoria Pendleton, wants this one real bad. And goes straight to the back of the Derny. Velter in 2nd spot, Krupskaita in 3rd. Clara Sanchez right at the back, where she likes to be, actually. She does like to ambush right from the back.
Vicky just having a quick look, see who's where. It's always good to know where your opponents are, especially if you know their tactics. Keep a good eye on them. But then after that point, really, there's not really too much action happens. They all just they'll sit there, as you're not allowed to pass the Derny until it's off the track, which is going to be at 2.5 laps to go. So as the pace will slowly build up, starting off about 30k an hour. By the time the Derny peels off, it'll be doing about 50k an hour for the women. I think it's slightly higher for the men, maybe about 55. And so at this moment, it's just all about being patient, trying to remember your game plan, stay calm, stay focused. It's actually quite a long time you're actually riding behind the Derny there. You've got plenty of time to think of other things, but yeah, you just definitely need to stay focused on and positive. Keep telling yourself you can do this. Your legs are feeling good. Make sure you're getting some nice deep breaths in. Getting ready for the action.
One of the some time ago, quite a while ago in the last century, a German field marshal once says, no battle plan survives contact with the enemy. So that's exactly what happens in the Keirin. You can make a plan, but you might have to switch it instantaneously when something else happens.
Well, that's where the experience comes from. You have your initial game plan, but just from the occurrence of those, you know, those things that happen in the race, you're able to immediately react to that and you know, come up with plan B, then C, then D, and just keep going until it works in your favour.
The journey is almost upon that time where it's going to pull off, and the women's Keirin final is going to be underway. Victoria Pendleton is upping the speed a little bit, but hanging back a weeny bit. Here comes Keirin McCulloch over the top. The Durney pulls off. McCulloch gets to the front. Kuperskaiter goes around over the top. Clara Sanchez has moved from the back over the top. Victoria Pendleton needs to get out a little bit. She's boxed in. Now she's a little bit freer, but she's got some work to do. She's got to go all the way over the top. Marina Velter knows where she is. Velter is on her wheel, and here comes the bell. Kuperskaiter leads it out. Victoria Pendleton is over the top of her. She's on her hip now, exactly where Jamie, her staff, said she should be. Victoria Pendleton trying to wind it up, but Kuperskaiter's giving a real run for the money. Kuperskaiter, the Lithuanian. Pendleton's going to have to come very hard at this. It's Kuperskaiter. Is it? We've got photo finish. Comes up, but Kuperskaiter of Lithuania seems to have been the winner there. Victoria Pendleton in silver, Olga Panarina in third in the bronze position. There's no doubt about that. Photo finish it is, and it is Kuperskaiter who gets the gold medal. Victoria Pendleton with silver. And now she knows. Simona, is it me? Is it me? Did I beat her? Simona Kuperskaiter takes the gold medal and the World Championship. And well done to Victoria Pendleton for going over straight away, congratulating. That's fantastic. Pendleton with silver medal. She must be happy with that. I mean, well, she'd be more happy with gold, but even so, she's got one in her pocket.
Yeah, I think she'll be happy with that. She just didn't quite have the speed. She had to work very hard all the way around the outside. She probably was travelling, well, she was travelling faster than Kuperskaiter towards the end, but obviously had the long way to come around and just didn't quite have enough room to maybe another metre or so along the finish line, or another new finish line, she would have got it, but that's the way the racing goes. A brilliant finish there by Kuperskaiter, and it was well deserved. She's always up there or thereabouts in the Keirins and in the sprints, and it's definitely well deserved. And yeah, good ride to Panarina as well, and Keirin McCulloch as well. I think it was a good effort. She tried to initiate some moves earlier on. Miriam Velt there coming in fifth, and Clara Sanchez, I'm sure she'll be a little bit disappointed after finishing second last year. She's gonna have to settle with sixth this year, but brilliant final, exciting, close action, and thankfully no big crashes.
Interestingly, the first four women in this final are not huge powerhouse riders. Kuperskaiter probably the biggest of them. Pendleton, Panarina and McCulloch. Velter and Sanchez, much more bulky riders. But the win, the medal, and the win goes to Simona Kuperskaiter. Gold. 11.8 for the final run-in from Simona Kuperskaiter, who beat Victoria Pendleton to the line to take the gold medal and the World Championship jersey in the women's Keirin. And she's extremely happy, and she has every right to be. It was a well-run race.